Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm working on this ARN-7 project again, and I'm continuing the inverter test and reassembly. What I got so far is the rotor test, and seems fine. I have reassembled all the components inside the let's say motor itself. I have also reassembled the control voltage and frequency control box here for test purpose. I will address this paint touch-up later. What I need to do right now is to repair these two shock absorber, and clearly will be not an easy task, and for sure will the result will be not the same. However, I will manage to have some rubber shock absorber in order to isolate the control circuit from the vibration of this thing. So let's go ahead with this task, and in the end I will be able to test if this inverter is able to do some AC voltage. Okay, this is the idea. These are grommets for wiring, and they are to be holed, and I have a bunch of them in a box, in a bag. So I have used this punch, and I have punched this hole, and hopefully it will hold this tight enough to hold the regulator unit here safely in place. So let's try it. Well, it seems that it worked very well. It's very stable, and they are capable to held in place, and before it was just floating. So, and indeed this small tab here, it is actually another shock absorber, and the rubber was broken in the middle here, and I had to glue with the special glue for rubber. So it's time to test the tubes, vacuum tubes, and go ahead with the test. Testing the tube 6x4 should be 40. We are at 51 on the first side. Let's see the second. Second side, almost 60, 58. So this tube is fine. 0B2 minimum should be 40. We are almost 45. So it's fine also this one. Okay, this the manual state that should strike, so the meter should go to the end between 40 to 30. So press 4, let's see, and indeed it does, exactly on 30. So it seems should be brand new, this vacuum tube here. This is the 5727. So we can go ahead with the test. That's good. This is the setup that I made. There is a lamp as a load, 27.5 volt already applied to the inverter. As you can see, it's already drawing 700 milliamps, and it's because the filament over there, which as you can see, there is a red point over there, right there, and it seems okay like that, so it's always on. That is a little bit weird. I also have plugged the oscilloscope exactly to the output. The test will be very noisy, so take care of your ears, since This thing is very, very noisy. So this is okay like that. I will make a jump here and we'll start. Okay. Lamp is not glowing. I hope you hear me. Just barely. And okay, I remove this terrible noise. So clearly we have low voltage and a good frequency. So it seems that this is not working. I already have plugged a test socket here in order to test the voltage across the 0B2, which should be about 108 volts, but we have nothing. So I need to troubleshoot this circuit and see why it's not regulating. During the troubleshooting, the first thing that I have checked, it was the continuity of these windings, secondary windings on the transformer, since I don't have any output here. And then I checked the continuity of this resistor, which is the one that supply and or feed the filaments. But looking at this, well, it seems that this path is driven by this adjustable resistor, which should be actually 350 ohm. And the resistor is exactly this, but look at what I'm reading. This will be a bit difficult doing with one hand. I have scratched here. And I'm having nothing. So sometimes few megs, yeah, over there. So we have an open resistor here. But if I go here, I will find a place. Okay, let's try that. Look at that. So it seems that we have probably some broken wire here. So let's see if we can fix it. Well, clearly the broken wire must be in this side of resistor, since it's not reading nothing. It's reading nothing here, but it's reading something over there. Look at that. Noisy with two hands. So I'm sure there is probably right down below here. So let's try to remove this adjustment and see if I can find the culprit. I've been able to find the broken wire. So let's see if we can find a way to fix it. Unfortunately, there is no way to solder those kind of wire. And by the way, I have overlapped two adjacent wires and I have my resistor again working. So what I will do, I will reassemble like that. I will mount the ring here around the place where it was and see if the inverter start to work. If it will be like that, I probably will prepare a metal sort of ring that, well, actually similar to the regulation one. So I will keep the broken wire across the adjacent one. So let's see if now work. With the repaired resistor, I'm reading 200 ohms, almost, clearly because of this regulation. So if I plug entirely the 6X4, it's now dropping to 81 because of its internal resistance of the filament. So let's see if this will make some difference in the test with the lamp. So let's go ahead with that. Everything is back connected. Again, be aware that it will be very noisy, so protect your ear. And moment of truth, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, very good. That makes the difference. Let's see if I can regulate. Oh yes. That's perfect. And frequency is a bit high, but can leave like that. So clearly that fixed the problem in the inverter, and this is a very good news because will allow me to go ahead with the test of the rest of the components. So that's it for this video. In the next one I will have this completely reassembled, and I will give a brief instruction of the connection setup, and then we will try some tests. So thank you very much for watching, and see you very soon.